everybody out there in Dreamland. Namaste and Shalom. Iron sharpens iron, and a friend sharpens a friend. You are listening to the Beyond Top Secret Texan. I am the Beyond Top Secret Texan. Broadcasting to you from the coast with the most, the Gulf Coast, the third coast of Texas. The darkest truths from the darkest web need to be told. And you must listen to the Beyond Top Secret Texan.
Window, one is necessarily also responsible for what bad effects such a shift will necessarily entail. I'll end by putting things this way. When I was in school, I was indoctrinated. I was indoctrinated to think systems function like meritocracies, as logically and fairly. I was led to believe hard work always pays off, and that better members of a system, say a grade system, naturally rise to the top over worse ones. But I was also indoctrinated to think that Earth's gravity is a force measurable as 9.8 meters per second, that Martin Luther King Jr. believed in a worthwhile cause, and that America, however flawed, deserves to exist and to function as a democracy only to the extent that leaders are chosen by the consent of the governed. Just because I was only taught these ideas to become a functioning member of a certain society, just because some of them are half-truths or at the very least somewhat flawed, does not make them untrue, or the existence of the gatekeepers who taught them to me completely unnecessary. Those without power to control the conversation have been given the means technologically, yet this arguably is too much power for such an immature species. The worlds we choose to believe in are not automatically any more worthwhile or true than the worlds a gatekeeper would choose for us instead. Gatekeepers can be held accountable, whereas the unfiltered flow of information cannot. We are living in an age where no gatekeepers are there to protect us, except social media gatekeepers who care for nothing but profit and power. It's an era of bad faith, where people are quick to heap guilt and responsibility onto the shoulders of others while declining to do the same for themselves. Spinning out of control, the Overton window has been smashed apart. Now Nazis, racists, and hyper-nationalists have the veneer of acceptability in our political discourse. More than ever, our political world is a sewer, a toxic sludge spill disguised as a courtroom, where anyone who tries to clean it up gets instantly labeled as a tyrant, a powermonger, a guilty gatekeeper. In my admittedly faith-based opinion, we need to move beyond believing in the security of a world of either or, and confront the reality we're living in, which is a reality, I claim, of both and. MGS2, which ends on an ambiguous, even humanistically open-ended note, seems to suggest the same. No human nor AI, for that matter, should have the unbelievable power to impact society that we do, and yet we do. Every one of us, right now, is capable of altering the flow of history instantaneously. Every one of us right now can join in immediately in an ongoing culture war fought from the relative safety of our smartphones. In the same era where corporations and governments can know in a second everything you've watched, read, or reacted to online, essentially in the past 10 years or more,
everybody out there in Dreamland. Namaste and Shalom. Iron sharpens iron, and a friend sharpens a friend. You are listening to the Beyond Top Secret Texan. I am the Beyond Top Secret Texan. broadcasting to you from the coast with the most, the Gulf Coast, the third coast of Texas. The darkest truths from the darkest web need to be told. And you must listen to the Beyond Top Secret Texan.